Hello, everybody. I guess I had a little frog in my throat there. This is the first video I've done since after my marathon, and I want to tell you guys all about it, but I'm gonna save it for Friday because I've got a lot of catching up to do. Two sticky notes on here. So I'm gonna talk about this instead of my marathon, but two awesome things. Well, first of all, I'm going to Rochester in 8 days. Yay, I'm so excited. Let's see. And on that note, I also got to go to the thrift store with my sister and get some new tops for the time I'm going to be in Rochester, and this is one of them. I don't have very many casual t-shirts that aren't running style, and the running style are really hot. So I was excited to go with her yesterday. I love thrift stores. $10. 5 shirts and a skirt. Yes. So that is, yes, two good things. All right, now I will start with this. And there isn't too much on here. Thankfully it's not overflowing with sticky notes, only two of them. So this should hopefully go by pretty quickly. All right. Oh, and I love the song Thy Will, and I've been putting it on a lot of the videos. Well, I just decided I want to be able to listen to it whenever I want it. So I got the Hillary Scott and Family CD that has that song on it. So I've been listening to that in the car, and it's just got a lot of really awesome songs. So I'm going to be probably posting a lot of those ones with my videos. And I'll just say it so I don't forget like I usually do. The song for today is called Holy Spirit. And yes, it's a good one. So that way I don't forget and say, oh shoot, I forgot to save the worship song. All right, are you guys ready? Here we go. So I knocked my leg on the shelf in the fridge. Oh, what? Yes. Oh, no, hold on. Knocked my leg on the shelf in the fridge. Oh, yes. So the lowest shelves, when I open the fridge and freezer, it always leaves that part that's hanging out, and I tripped over that. Dropped my medicine on the floor this morning and picked up a little piece of crud that looked kind of like the medicine and was hit my hand. I was getting ready to take it, and then I was like, oh, this is not my medicine. My real medicine is down there on the floor. So that would have been gross. It probably didn't work very well as far as the medicine. All right, I hit my heel. Oh yes, I was just going into the bathroom, and I not only kicked the door with my heel as I was going in. When I was shutting it, I kicked with the same foot the cabinet. So I hit my heel and then my foot with the same foot. So it didn't hurt too much though. I didn't hit him super hard though. All right. So I'm going to save this other note for after I'm done with these things, because I just need to brag on you guys a little bit. I bumped my arm on the corner of my dresser. See, you guys, I have this pillow here, but still, somehow, I still am bugging myself. So moving in with my parents, and I think it won't be as close in here because the dresser is actually going to be in the closet. So hopefully there will be less bonking in general. All right, knocked the water over on the table. Dropped my phone again on the table, and it's always like I throw it. That's what it feels like, because it just goes out of my hand. Keep hitting my hip on the steering wheel in the car when I'm getting in and out. So now I'm like trying to be slow when I get in and try to make sure that I'm not bonking myself. Almost fell. Oh yes, getting out of the car. That happens sometimes. I think it's just hard for me to get my balance as I'm stepping out, usually with one foot. So I was coming out of the Starbucks bathroom, didn't see there was a big shelf like kind of in the way of the bathroom, like you had to, and I almost walked right into it. I'm like, who put this big shelf here? Gosh. They didn't, I didn't actually complain to them because I love Starbucks, but all right. Yes. Getting the clothes out of the dryer, hit my hand out of my drawer. Yes. So I was pulling them out and hit this part of my hand inside the drawer, and that hurt. But thankfully, I don't think I'm hitting myself hard enough to bruise anymore, so it's more like just annoying bonks. Yes, okay, we're almost done here. Oh yes, and of course, this keeps happening to me where I have it like this, and I think I'm doing that with it, but actually I'm doing this with it, and so that usually happens after my videos because I've got my pin out. So yes, that is that one hurts. Let's see. Oh yes, and didn't close my coffee lid. You guys know my new coffee cups that I love, but sometimes I guess if you don't push really hard down, it's not gonna close all the way. So that happened to me yesterday. I'm like, how is this coffee getting everywhere? I know this lid doesn't spill, and then I realized it was pouring out, like splooshing out of the bottom. So yes, but good thing I was changing my sheets anyways, but definitely got coffee on it. On the bed. Bonked my wrist on the banister coming up the stairs. Alright, woohoo! Done with the symptoms. Alright, but so, I'm up to 79 subscribers. Tomorrow will be 80. But I just want to let you guys know, like, when I started, like, that was never my goal to get a bunch of subscribers. Like, my prayer has always been that God would just lead the right people to each person that needs what I'm sharing, that God's heart is, would just be led to watch my videos. So, but it's like even every single one of those subscribers, like all of you guys are just such gifts. And I know I said a little bit on Facebook, but literally like every one of you, has reached out to me, and, just the encouragement that I get from each one of you. And I just want to say you are each such a gift to me, and it's really just God that I've gotten those subscribers. But I just want to tell you guys that you are all so awesome. Like, it always brings tears to my eyes because I never suspected to have these kind of deep connections that can only be built, through sharing my stories. So thank you guys. Okay, that's my bragging. Oh yes, but I am also super tired today. I don't know if I told you guys, but usually after my long runs, like my legs, it's very normal for distance runners, but your legs get really restless when you're trying to fall asleep. So I knew it would be bad at the first day after, but last night I was surprised it was still really hard to sleep. So yes, but otherwise I have been sleeping pretty well. And to help with the restlessness, I even took 2 things of CBD the last 2 nights, which seems to get me close to sleep, but it's just that, my legs can't like calm down. So hopefully tomorrow night I will get more sleep. Yes, oh my gosh, how could I forget about the best part? And this one is a short one, so so hold on, let me just drink my water so I don't get coughing. I love my new cup. Oh, and did you see my cool church bumper sticker there? Yes, I love it. Okay, so this is titled Personal Preference Over Love. Jesus said, I will come to you before long. The world will not see me anymore, but you will see me because I live. You also will live. On that day, you will realize that I am in the Father, and you are in me, and I am in you. That is John 14:18. If I hold on to choices of any kind just because they are my choices, if I give more room to my private likes and dislikes, if I am soft on myself and slide easily and comfortably into the vice of self-pity and enticing sympathy, and eliciting sympathies, if I do not, by the grace of God, build a fortress around my inner man to protect it from my own soulishness, if the very moment I am conscious of the shadow of self crossing that inner threshold, I do not shut the door, and in the power of Him who works in us to will and to do, keep that door shut, then I know nothing of Calvary's love. Yes, so here's a prayer. My Father, so often I merely react to what I see and hear. Then I feel so superficial. I wonder why Christianity has little power. It seems so unlovely. Then I realize I have done in my own way, and I feel like I've stepped outside of you. But today I want my life, all thoughts, words, actions, to flow up and out of a spirit that lives within you. Come meet with me now, Father, in the secret inner depths of my spirit. So that was your catch up for Tuesday, and I hope you all have a great week. And I will talk when I have more to say.